Virginia, you guys well, tell me about it. You just got a notice this morning?
Yeah, just about noon, you got a notice. It was a notice to advise of a general cleanup. So they wanted us to have our tents and everything we own off the property before noon tomorrow, for the 24 hours. And anything left here will be destroyed, according to their notice.
Your thoughts?
I think that it's obviously not a general cleanup. I feel like we're going to be targeted by the county. But I think that it's a heat emergency. We've got people with mental illness, we're all unhoused. Aged. And we're asking us to pick up everything we own in 24 hours and move it because they want to clean up. I think that's ridiculous, to be honest.
Were you shocked when you saw the notice?
I was, because they've been trying to say that they're working with us, and I was kind of waiting for them to start doing that, you know? I thought that we'd have a little bit of time working with them before they...
There's been no collaboration with us or with them about safe alternatives. Realistic alternatives. It's pretty much told us to go to our grandparents. Call grandparents. That's their diversion plan.
That was their thing. Their diversion plan was call somebody who you can stay with. That's not something we can do.
And that's what they've been telling you?
That we were just told that by county, and I have it on audio.
Like just now?
Just now.
To call your grandparents?
They said you can do your grandparents or someone else you can stay with, out of town, either Peterborough.
Oh, yeah.
So their goal is to shuttle us out of town.
Yeah.
What, I guess, you've got 24 hours. What will you do?
We have a lawyer now, and a lawyer he's taking us on from out of town, and I think we're waiting to hear what he has to say. We have a couple other plans that we can do as backup as a group. It's temporary again. It'll only be so long before we get another notice. But there's 2 other properties in town that are not being cleaned up right now, right? There's a courthouse and a municipal building.
You've said this before, and I'll ask it again. This isn't your dream to be here.
Of course not. Of course not. I would anything but this. It's hot and there's bugs and there's no shower. There's bees and we have everything. We have to.
We makeshift everything that we're doing.
Everything. It's not how I want to live, but it's how I have to live.
And you guys are different because you weren't homeless. It was a division street that affects you.
The health unit came in and said that there was raw sewage in our basement. There wasn't.
And they were worried for our safety, but the health unit is also...
They were worried about our safety of us in the adjoining buildings. But we were the only ones that got shuttled out of there, and the tenants of the adjoining buildings are still safe and fine with their sewage in their basement, apparently.
And the health unit also is the people who are putting up this heat advisory warning. They don't seem too worried about anyone's safety now.
Yeah, that's a good point. So talk a little bit about that. So they did put out a heat advisory warning, but where can you guys go?
No, there's nothing. We could pack up everything we own inside the hot tents and drag it on our backs to wherever we scatter to, as far as they're concerned.
So again, this might be, 24 hours now. What's going to happen to you two?
I guess we'll find out 24 hours from now. This wasn't, this is why we don't want to live like this. No one does.
And again, I've asked this before, what is a solution for you two? For you two, what's the solution?
Affordable housing, accessible housing.
It's something that there has to be. We literally cannot afford to pay the market rent right now. They can't.
I don't understand why they keep their suggestion is ship them to Peterborough. When we had the crisis last month, they shipped us to Peterborough. This time, they want to ship us to Peterborough. Why do they want to ship us to Peterborough?
Yeah. But the thing is that for me is that there's nobody here that can afford any of the 2 or 3 properties that are available for rent in town. And you go back for 4 or 5 years, and every town council meeting, every time it's brought up, their focus is going to be affordable housing. But I don't see any affordable housing.
It's housing. It's
a
studio apartment, and the new affordable housing is $1,410.
You can't even have a roommate there.
That's a studio apartment, $1,410.
Their shelter allowance is what, $500?
Yeah.
And then other people have different problems.
Yeah.
Like, they're not to say everybody is, addiction, not to say everybody is mental health, but there's all sorts of...
Yeah, but a lot of these things...
Everybody has a different story is the best way to put it.
Absolutely. And I think that sometimes stories overlap, and, it's definitely a group that has all found something within each other. I think a lot of it's compassion.
We're a family.
We are a family. We have been for years. They've always had somewhere to come when we had our place.
Wherever we go, they'll go.
And I'm really afraid this year because three or four, 5 different places that people went to stay warm last year are gone. They're just gone, and people are gonna end up dying. Whether it be from heat or freezing, there needs to be a solution.
And not that it's a solution, but St. Peter's, as far as I know, will still be the warming center.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't
for
heard anything about
what's
that.
24 people?
And that's what
And
I mean.
also,
Like,
they also shut it down.
We have 22 here.
They also shut it down the coldest night of the year 2 years ago, and we had 40 people in our house.
And there's 22 here.
Yeah.
There's 22 here.
And that regularly, I guess, safe to say.
That
That doesn't
permanent.
count. That's permanent. That doesn't
count the
count
drop-ins.
drop-ins.
And what's the big tent?
That's
That's
for
a
a kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
we do community meals once a day.
Okay.
It's better because it's less expensive and it keeps everyone fed.
Good.
Anything else I should ask?
Not that I can think of. How about you?
No.
Because